Hey guys, just want to make a quick video on this new LG Ventless heat pump dryer that we picked up. There's a couple of videos online that talk about the features on it and stuff. There's one particular video that's online of a technician that actually breaks it down to the bare bones, and he talks about the parts that are inside as far as the condenser, the heat pump, the compressor and whatnot. Very cool video. That video actually convinced me that maybe I should take a chance and get this dryer. So I'll get his information and I'll put his link in the description below if you want to check out that video. But I have not seen a video online of just a regular old Joe like me that has bought this and talked about his or her experience with it. So I've had this dryer for about a week and a half now. And I can honestly say that I'm impressed with it. The only thing that is different about this dryer, well, not the only thing, but there's a couple of things that are different. But the main one is the time. It does take longer to actually dry your clothes, which I'm fine with, because we only do laundry, 2-3 times a week. We don't wait till like a Sunday to do laundry, like some households do, because that's just gonna take all day. We like to do things out of the house, so we won't be not stuck in the house like all day Sunday doing laundry. It's me, my wife, and my 2 kids. So we tend to do laundry throughout the week, so that kind of like helps with time. But yeah, for example, if we were to do a full load in the washer of color clothes, jeans, t-shirts, socks, underwear, stuff like that, the time on the washer is roughly about 30 minutes on normal mode. But the time to dry it is usually about an hour 30, hour 45 sometimes, which doesn't bother me at all. I know for most people it's going to sound like a lot of time because our old dryer would do it in less than 40 minutes. This one, an hour 45 is quite a bit. But on the flip side of that, though, it does dry your clothes at a lower temperature, so it doesn't put as much stress on your clothes as a regular dryer would, because the heat is lower. I want to say it does it at about 125, 130 degrees versus 165 to 180 degrees. So yeah, this one does do it at a lower temperature, and that's what's going to help with your clothes, with shrinkage and also with fading, especially with kids t-shirts that have like prints and stuff on it, like jerseys and whatnot. Yeah, those prints won't crack throughout time as fast as it would with a normal dryer. So that's a big plus because my kids are in sports, so their jerseys and stuff, their names in the bag, their numbers, we don't have to worry about it cracking or wearing out as fast as it would in a normal dryer. So that's a plus. But it is quieter. It's actually a lot quieter than a regular dryer. My daughter's room is right next door to the laundry room, and we used to have to wait to do laundry either in the morning or we should do it sometime in the midday, just because we knew that if we used a dryer in the middle of the night, it was going to be too loud for my daughter, and we didn't want to keep her up. But with this one, I've ran it a few times already in the middle of the night, and it's night and day how much quieter it is versus the old dryer. And that's because our old dryer was fine. Our story behind this is that our original LG washer just crapped the bed on us. They were roughly about almost the pair. We bought the pair together, the matching pair. They were almost 10 years old. We bought them the first year that we moved in the house in 2015. So they're almost a year old. Almost like 10 years old. And the dryer finally gave out on us. And you're probably wondering, well, where's the dryer? Well, in typical old fashion, my wife didn't want 2 mismatched washer and dryer. So we ended up selling the old dryer, which worked perfectly fine, to get the matching pair here. So I was a little worried about this dryer only because it's new tech. And you know, you never want to buy the first gen of something that's new, right? I mean, that's where all the bugs and stuff happen. And then, you know, you're having to call the repair guys over because something's not working right or whatever else. You know, like same thing with a car. You never want to buy the first gen of any model, you know, just because that's where they work out all the bugs. But I decided, hey, you know what? I sold the dryer for a little bit of, you know, money. And I used that money towards like to buy this one. So it's not like we coughed up a whole lot of money. I bought this one on the actual LG website. Regular price, I believe it was $1,600 or $1,700, and I ended up getting it for $1,130 something dollars with rebates and some other discount codes that I had. So it wasn't terrible. Oh, and also bought the 3-year extended warranty. Yeah, just in case, because you never know with these things. But yeah, but so far so good. It's worked fine. We decided to stack it just because our, you know, like the room in here isn't very big. So to have two side-by-side units would have been fine still, but I figured, hey, you know, like we'll just go ahead and stack it and save a little bit of room. And man, I mean, it might not seem like a whole lot of room to you guys, but to me and my wife, I mean, this is like a ton of room now, which is cool because now we can, you know, maybe our plan was to kind of get rid of this and put a hall tree in here. So we could, you know, put the shoes in here and stuff and, you know, use the shelving that's in it for all this other stuff. But we really haven't decided yet. Now my wife's talking about maybe getting somebody to build some custom shelves for us. So yeah, so that's still kind of up in the air. But yeah, no, this dryer has been great. Like I said, I've had it for about a week and a half, and the drying times are long, but for us it works. We're not in a huge hurry most of the time, so we can just kind of set it and forget it. The app for these dryers is awesome. We have it set up to where our Alexa, the speakers in the house, which my daughter has one, my son has one. We have one in our bedroom, and we have the Echo Show in the kitchen. And the Echo Show in the kitchen, it will announce when the washer is done or the dryer is done. So, you know, because sometimes we kind of forget that there's clothes in the washer, and you know, I think we've all done that to where the clothes are in the washer and, you know, X amount of hours later, or maybe even a day later, you know, you have to rewash them because they smell like mildew. But yes, this dryer, I do recommend. I will say that this dryer is also saving us money. It doesn't use as nearly as much power as the other one did, but I still need a little more time to determine that. But I will make another video talking about that in the future. The only issue actually that I've had with this dryer, now that I remember, the only issue so far is that this door opens up this way and that door opens up that way. So I wanted them to match. You can't flip this door over here, but you can flip this door to this side. All I gotta do is remove that bolt. I'm sorry, these bolts, and then remove that screw, and these to flip it. So when I flip this to this side, this latch didn't meet up. And I don't know if the measurements might be off from here to here on either side, but yeah, this latch wouldn't latch at all, so I had to put it back. That's probably the only issue I've had with it. Well, that is the only issue that I've had with it. So, but yeah, it's been great, guys. I do give it a 10 out of 10, and I do recommend it. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want me to actually make a video like a time-lapse video of the wash to the dryer, let me know in the comments. And my channel that I have, this channel that I have, it's not a channel that's focused on one thing. It's a channel that I just make random things. I'm making a random video on the dryer all of a sudden. A few months ago, I made a video on how to reprogram your tire pressure monitors for your truck in case they're not reading correct. I've made a video on the exhaust system that I installed on my truck. It's just a bunch of random things, guys. So, you know, just normal things that probably anybody out there would probably do throughout their lifetime. So I'm not focused on one particular thing. So if you guys want to subscribe, awesome. You guys don't have to. But yeah, I appreciate your time, and hook 'em horns.